I don't know. I have no clue what YouTube is doing to me. Oh, Lord. Lord help me. All right. What do you think? Are we going to have a good stream or do we got other people up? Is well, Durban's over. Is Can over? Coin Ops over? I don't know. Hey, Fervid, it's howdy doody time. Right. Hey, or I was smoking a nice cigar. Yesterday, I smoked this yesterday, and today I've smoked this, and I still have yay much cigar left. This is a good cigar. This is a good cigar. Even when you relight it, it's really good. Look at this. That's what it is right there. Come on. Come on. God. This fucking camera. Fuck. Focus, you cocksucker. Oh, this fucking thing. Fuck this. There. That's what this fucking cigar is. La Gloria Cubana. Siri Aristide. I just picked up one of these at the tobacconist when I was picking up some other ones. And you know what? I'm going to get some more of these. These are fucking good. These are good. These are actually good. I did. I picked up 6 of one kind of Deadwood Tobacco Company, 6 of another kind. I got Fat Bottom Betty's. I got them. Oh, what were the other ones? Crazy Alice's and the. Come here, you son of a bitch. Crazy Alice and Leather Rose. Here are the Leather Roses. Those are the bands that I'm sending to Jenna because she's a goth girl and she likes the spider webs and that kind of shit. But I got to get that box fixed for her first before I send it to her. Anyway, and I picked up, what were the other ones? Oh, the Gurkhas. I picked up a sample pack of Gurkhas. I really do like the 12-year-old cigar. God, that's a great one. This is not bad. Not bad at all. No, I don't keep those bands at all. Nah. I know what I like and what I don't like. So I normally I keep the boxes, but I have so many of them that I just give them away now. Anybody that wants them. Who'd I send one to? Lady Bluegrass? Somebody I sent one to. Anyway, I gave a whole bunch of them to one of my vet buddies who's doing something with them because they have the nice art on the Deadwood Tobacco Company have the nice art on the inside of them, and they're nice wood ones too. Some of them, like the last ones I had, I got a box of them. What were they? I can't remember. But anyway, it was a half wood, half hard cardboard box, so half and half. But I don't like those as much. They do hold up, but I just don't like them as much. Not as much artwork. But got to put this down. You can't smoke this in the house, and you notice it's not lit. I brought it in here just to show you, but no, it's not lit. I have to go outside and smoke that, and I will do that a little bit later. However, and beer bottle labels. You know what I used to keep, don't you? Beer cans, different beer cans and bottles. And I have a 6-pack of each of them just sitting around all over the place. Finally, I got rid of most of them. The only one I kept, 6-pack holder for bottles. I think I got 4 bottles, are Monty Python's Holy Ale. I think I kept those. Other than that, I haven't kept any of the other bottles. And you know what? That Monty Python beer, it's not bad. It wasn't bad when I was drinking anyway, but it was not bad. I should have kept some Billy beer back in the day, but whatever. It would have been worth something nowadays, but how's a guy to know? You know, nope. How is a guy to know? I have, I was outside winterizing stuff. I had to run up to Leroy, Minnesota, which is where my recycler, the junkyard, is at. And I had taken apart a great big condenser and compressor with a condenser screen on that also, and motors. Took the motors apart, junked them, took copper out. The compressors themselves, if you cut that top off and slice them, you can get that copper out of there. Man, oh man, there's a lot of copper in there. But I took the radiators from the condenser and from the compressor and motor assembly. I took that up to and a little bit of other copper that came off, a clean copper. But they have a special category for those condensers because they're copper tubes running through aluminum, and it's just impossible to separate that stuff. It's not worth your time. But that's $1.40 or $1.60 a pound. I had hold up a second. Let me get that check. I had 4 of them big things that I had taken out of there. 4 of those big things. I actually had, they call it aluminum copper. Let's see what the whole name of it is here. Aluminum copper radiators, $1.80 a pound, and I had 72 pounds. I had 11 pounds of scrap number 2 copper, and then old sheet aluminum. I had 40 pounds of sheet aluminum off of that. Just that, I don't know, half a pickup bed. That was $190 today. $190 for that stuff. I was amazed. Copper's really gone up, man. And what's nice is when you stop in the office, they'll give you the sheet. They just print them off, hand them out. That's what everything's bringing. And they have half-inch rebar they're selling. But, I mean, it's a great place. It's a great place to go. Guys are really helpful. I learned a lot of stuff from those guys. So, yeah, that was worth the trip up there today. That was worth the hour that it took to load it up, take it up there, and come back. So that was definitely worth the trip. I do have some stuff to share with you guys tonight. I got a package from Angry Warrior Tackle Box. I got a couple of wins, and I got another one he's sending me. So you got a package here from, the hell is this one from anyway? Oh, I dig sheep. I can't remember what I got from him. I got something coming from Cash Money. Got something from Steve Looking for Silver coming. Got something from Stack Ann coming. And this right here. This was Friday's auction or Wednesday's auction last week. It got here today. Monday. And if you read the description of my stream at the beginning, you'll see that I have nothing but praise for Diane Durbin. And if you read the description, you'll see why. She got this thing out quick, man. Quick. Okay, so we got those 3 packages. And then I got this big box. And I told you guys about this. This was from Scallywag Tactical. I bought 2 of their knives. I showed you little knives like these. Little knives like this, different designs and stuff. I got on their website and they have sale. They have a sale item like a lot of the coin places do, like SD Bullion or MMX. They have a sale category. And Scallywag also has that. And they have some knives on sale that I thought, you know what? At $8 or $20 a knife, yeah, I can afford that. Let's take a look at them and see what they look like. Because the other 2 that I ordered from were actually pretty nice knives for $20, $22 a piece. So, like this one from Angry, that's $25 right there. But the ones from Scallywag were less than $25. So, what the hell? I'll try them. And he had 2 different kinds, one straight off and one a little bit curved on the belly or on the tip, fillet knives. And I have a fillet knife out there I want to put away in my knife collection because it's a fairly expensive fillet knife. And I have used it for a few years. I didn't really want to, but I did. So I got a couple of cheap fillet knives and we'll see how they work. But let's open this thing right here. This is just, I don't know, man. All right, Sheet. I got your package. We're going to open that. We're going to open that, buddy. Super sweet. Okay. Well, we'll look at that here in a bit. But yes, I do. Yeah, random things and random things. Huh? Okay. Yeah, we can try that. Just random shit. Okay. I got random stuff. But it all depends on what you like. See, if you don't like Canadian coins, which I have a whole pile of extra Canadian stuff. If you want American stuff, I got that too. But it just depends on what you like. You have to tell me what you like. You already know what I like. So, and then what happens if you get random stuff that you don't want or you don't like? What happens then? Do you send it back or what? All right. Hold up a second. Let me do this. I got to go to chat. I think I have my email on my website or on my channel, but it's not hard. Oh, shit. Dumbass. Are you right there? Did I spell everything right? Yes, I did. Okay. It's there. All right. Let's look at this box. We got knives. I want to look at knives. We can always look at coins, but I want to look at knives. All right. Come on, you son of a bitch. Right there. Okay. We are the champion, my friend. Yeah. All right. And no, I didn't get the 400 legend sighted in today. It was nice enough. I should have, but I was running up to Leroy, to the recycle place. I had to run to Osage, get gas, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law's place to deliver a bag of goodies to my wife, who was staying there. And when I got home, I had to stop and get some. I have a guy that a neighbor of mine that he trucks hay around the country, big round bales on semis, and he has extra loose stuff laying around. So I get some loose stuff from him every year, and I insulate my pipe, my drain pipe coming out of my butchering room, and the oil water separator that I have. I have it covered, but I also put hay on top of the pipe and everything just to keep it from freezing. And what do we got? Ooh, that's a heavy one. And that's a little one. That's an empty box. All right. And then I had to sit through Durbin's auction for a while and bought a couple of things. I got one large penny that I was missing from my book. I only need one more. First one. I need the first one. And then that book is complete. And then I went outside and I had that cherry log I had pulled up. I got it split. I got about half of that split. And then I put wood in the furnace and I'm done for it. It was dark by the time I got in the house. So I hate this time of year. It gets dark so goddamn early. I just hate it. Mr. Yapper. Really? Okay. I'll remember you. Let's get this out of the way here. Yes. Another nice little knife. See, I don't prefer this style right here. And you notice that it's purple. I got a purple handle one this time. And these handles, I think, will be a little slippery, but for a $20 knife, you can't be too particular. I don't really like the upswept part on the knife for a skinner, because when you're skinning something like this, that point will tear a hole in your hide. You like something that's more up and straight off. But hey, for a $21, $22 knife, I'm not going to complain about that at all. We'll see how long it lasts, how sharp it stays for how long. But doesn't look like a bad little knife. I mean, the finish on the blade is not the best. But where's the oil rags? Here they are. Remington gun wipes. Remington gun wipes. We'll wipe it down. Oh, that makes it look so much better. There. Now how's that look? That don't look bad at all now. That's just some shit on it. And it's got a nice little sheath. It's not bad. For $20, you can't bitch. Okay, so that's 3 of those little knives I got now. Let's put this away. Put that back in there. Put that back over here. And we have this one right here. This one is a fillet knife. And it also comes with a sheath. All right, what we got here? We got more of this shit that we don't need. That goes out in the crapper. I don't know. Should I keep these boxes or not? Fuck, I don't know. I haven't been keeping them, but... Ooh, silica gel. Hey! That's got a nice rubberized handle on it. That one's got the orange. That actually looks like a pretty decent fillet knife. Could be a little sharper. I think I'll put that on a steel and see if I can't sharpen that up. But that's looks like it might be a pretty good fillet knife. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a bad blade. Huh. Well, that's different. Another, like a fucking $10 knife. God, you can't beat that with a stick, man. And then what else we got here? This one. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, hey there. Why is that so heavy? It's a fillet knife, but why is it so heavy? Look at the sheath on that bad thing. That's a Kydex sheath with rubberized belt loop holder. That's not bad. Ooh. What do we got here? Oh, I see why. Extra blades. One is nice and serrated. It's got a sharp little tip. And then the other one is just a straight blade. Okay, I see, said the blind man. Okay, and then that goes right in there behind that. Oh, shit, this is nice, man. This is a heavy-duty knife here. I don't know where those other blades go. Hold up a second. I don't know what these blades go to. Because look at the blades as compared to the knife. All right, so where do those blades go? I'm going to have to figure out something here. Oh, I see. Or you press down. Is it down or up? Hmm. Hold up. We're gonna figure this out yet. It's 420 stainless, but man, oh man, that's a hefty duty knife there. I just got to figure out how to get these blades out of here. Almost looks like it's got to get pressed down. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Well, it looks to me, if you look at that, that blade has to come out of there somehow. And it looks like it has to be pressed down. Oh, shit. Well, that ain't it. Well, I'll play with that later. But I see that that's got to go in there like that. So if you look at the outline of how that goes in there, oh shit. If you look at the outline of how that goes, or how that fits in there, it looks like that has got to lift up to go in, because it goes right there. So I don't know how to lift it up yet, but I will play with that. Wow. So, and look at this blade. I mean, look at the serrated edge on it. Okay. And then it's sharp right there, but it's got a gut hook, like a gut hook on it right there. So that's made to go through bone. That's different. That's a nice little set. And I'm telling you guys, the set's only like $25 for that whole set of knives right there. And look at that sheath. And that locks in there too. Plus you got the strap. I'm kind of happy I got that. Now this little fillet knife here would be great for trout, panfish, even smaller northerns, walleyes. If you needed a bigger one, you could use this one, but not bad. Now I can put that other knife away. It's a little more expensive fillet knife. That one needs to go. And then got this one too. All three of those knives are under $60, guys. All three of those knives are under $60. Now they got one or two of them that are at $250, $230 I would like to get. But you get these things on sale for $20, $25. That's definitely worth it, buddy. Oh, I can do a field dressing live stream, no biggie. I can do that. Not a big, all I need is a deer. I could take you over to my brother's while we're skinning coyotes. I don't know if YouTube is like that or not, but look at that. God damn, that's almost a sword. Nice, man. Really nice. Love it. Love it. Oh, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Definitely, definitely. All right, let's see what Angry Warrior sent me, should we? We need a package opening tool. Eh. Yep. Well, kind of fucked that up. Ooh, hey, look. Candy. Everybody's sending candy. Must be Halloween or something. Oop. There. That's what I was waiting for. I got a C-130 bar, but it was only like 2.3 ounces. It was not the big one. And I never had a COA with it. And I got to asking about it. He said, well, he made one for his wife. He said, I think he made one more, he said. And sure enough, I got number one in the series because his wife got the only other one. And then he went bigger from from those two, he went up in size. Oh, look it. I got little candies. Gonna have those tonight. What is this one? What is this one? I don't know. All right. That didn't open it up. So we'll open it up this way. Get off of there. Oh, God. Damn. This one is, yes. I wanted this one. Because you see the saying on the side of this one? Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. I have that same coin in a 1/4 ounce gold. This side is different on the gold than it is here, but it says stand in love on this side. That's Benjamin Franklin. That saying is attributed to him. But yeah, that'll make a nice little set with that gold, that 1/4 ounce gold. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, when I saw that on his stage, I wanted that. I'm glad I won that, actually. I'm very glad I won that one. And then I got one here that's I thought maybe it was odd shape, but I'm not really sure now. I think it might just be the way he wrapped it. Yeah, it's round. I thought it might be one of those octagonal shaped coins, but it's not. Oh, just an eagle. I say just, but that's a 2020 eagle. Nice looking. Type 1. I got tubes and tubes of them. I don't know. This one might not go in a tube. This one looks too good to go in a tube. Now, one of those spot right there. I'm not sure if that's on the capsule or if that's on the coin. Other than that, that's the only thing I could see wrong with this. That's actually pretty good looking coin there. That's actually pretty good looking. All right. Got another one. I don't know, did I? I kind of fucked it up, but I can I can fix it. Yes, I can fix it. Yes, there we go. Just like that. Look at that. There. We're ready to go. Ready to go to somebody else. That goes over there. All right. So we got those two, and we got my COA. That's what I wanted right there. All right. So we got those three thingies. All right, sheep. We're opening up your stuff. Woohoo! Yeah, come on. All right, am I going to keep that one? Nope, I'm not going to keep that one. Because that one has been reused a couple of times, it looks like. Might have to keep the address, though. And here we go. It's just one coin. But it is Canadian. Huh. Can you guess what it is? Come on. Come on, you turd. Virginette's royalty. Oh, yeah. Oh, then he puts it in there with the queen facing up. That's not good. I don't want to see her face. I want to see this guy right here. King George VI, the temporary king. The temporary king. But look at the cameo on that coin. Let's see if I can get my face in there. Oh, yeah. I'm there. And this side is equally good looking. I got a fingerprint right there, but other than that, I don't know if that's on the coin or the capsule. That was on the capsule. That's beauty. That's a beauty coin. Yeah. I like that. I didn't have that one. It's not. It was on the capsule. All right. Let's look at this. What do we got? What's it say here? 925 silver. 30 grams, though. Nice. Frosted relief on a proof-like feel. Yeah, I would say so. The effigy is originally designed by T.H. Paget, or Paget, however you want to pronounce it. Canada, French, Paget. The test at the 2009 $15 coin is authorized by the government of Canada and contains 925 silver, has a diameter of 36.15 millimeters, and a metal weight of 30 grams. The reverse of the coin shows the uncrowned effigy of King George VI that appears on several Canadian denominations from 37 to 52. The effigy itself, the ultra high relief, which is reminiscent of ancient metallic art. Slight inconsistencies in the quality of surfaces are normal for this ultra high relief process. But I'm telling you what, it doesn't look like there's any inconsistencies in that one. And this is number 1,448 out of 10,000. Nice. That's a nice coin. That's a really good looking coin. Glad to have that one. Yeah, I'm really glad to have that one. I don't see any inconsistencies in that coin at all. Nice. Very nice. Glad I got that one. I'll take a look at the book and we'll see what that is, but that's a nice coin there. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That's a nice coin. NGC graded in 69, proof like 69 is $100. Yeah, I believe that. That looks really, really good. I almost think I should have that one sent in. I almost think I should. What do you think, Sheet? Should I have that one sent in? Oh, it's okay, Block says. It's just okay. You think I should have that one sent in? I mean, it looks like it to me. It really does. But that's not a bad coin at all. All right, let's put these two over here. We'll put that COA over here. That's got to go out in the shop tomorrow with pour. Let's turn this just a little bit that way. Oh, God, that's a beauty. Son of a bitch, that's a nice coin. All right. And we got one left. Boom. I did not buy too much today at Durbin's. I bought two coins. I bought a large penny and I bought a 90% United States commemorative commemoration of government workers or community service or some shit. And I figured they couldn't get a bid on it. So I said, you know what? I'll take it. I worked for the goddamn federal government for 26 years. And if you count military time, which they allow you to do because they count that as civil service time, towards your retirement, as long as you pay back some money. So I did. I bought back 6 years. So 6 plus 26 is what? 32. So I had 32 years by the time I turned 56, 56. You can retire at age 56 with 30 years. So I had 32 years with 6 years I bought back, and I retired at age 56. I was done working at age 56. I know a lot of people can't say that, but it worked out in my favor that way. All right. I got one big one, so we'll put this one over here for right now. How many auctions was this? One. Just 2 auctions. I mean, that's just 1 week. Two clad $50 metal set. That went to the GAW. I did buy a Britannia with a horse privy. I bought a Britannia, a mule. That one's slabbed. I got a painted poppy quarter from GMAP. So GMAP sent me a quarter. Cool. And I got the Lewis and Clark commemorative dollar, of course, and a penny roll, 75p. Let's see, I got 2023, another penny roll, 2023p. Let's see. I sent a gift to Jenna, and I had to pay the shipping on that. I got a Canada 925 silver dime at $18.99. And I got a 93 W/P World War II 50th anniversary commemorative coin set. And I got this one from my nephew, the 1992 Minnesota Metrodome. They had the Super Bowl. What was it? XVII or some shit like that. That was hosted at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, which is no longer there. But I imagine he already has a soul too. And I have the 2005 P Proof Marine Corps 230th anniversary dollar that's going to be sent to my ex-brother-in-law. So, what do we got in here? Pennies. I'm thinking pennies. I don't know for sure. Pennies. You know, I don't get a lot, you know. I mean, most of the coins I get are for me, but I get some for other people. And we got a couple of them here. Let me see. Sent one to Jenna. One's going up to my nephew. He already paid me for it. And the other one I'm sending up to my ex-brother-in-law. So, yeah, here are the, let me see. What is this one? I don't know if it's even written on there. One of the penny rolls, that looks like the 75, to tell you the truth. Yep, those are the 75. Not a big deal. Pennies, just pennies. I'm putting pennies away just to put pennies away. Now, I don't know what a mule is, but same with me, Sheet. I ain't got a hell of a lot of money, but I don't need to work. So I got enough work around here. 2014 Great Britain, a 2-pound Britannia, Lunar Horse Obverse. Huh. Let me see something. No, that's a reeded edge. Okay. So Lunar Horse Obverse. Huh, I don't know where it's at. Lunar Horse. What the fuck are they talking about? That's the obverse with her picture on. I don't know what that means. Is it in her hair? Is it the crown? What? I don't know. I don't know. Nope, I don't know. So, but it does say Lunar Horse Obverse dash Mule. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'll have to look it up. But it's an MS69 proof light, so yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's what that is. Let me see. It's not going to be on there. Here's that damn quarter that got gifted to me. GMAP sent me that one. $2004 Canada. What does that say at the bottom? Remember souvenir? I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but and that's just your lovely Queenie on there. And that right there. Oh, all right. Well, obviously he thought I needed that, which is okay. I can go with it. And then here's the other one, the other Britannia that has the horse privy on the edge. Well, upside down, of course it would be. Doesn't look bad. I don't see any milking on it. I'm going to have to compare this one with the other one and see what exactly the hell they're talking about. What a mule is. I don't know what that could possibly be. But that's those two right there. This one is proof light. You can, I mean, put those two together, look at them. Put those two together and look at them. I mean, the difference is day and night. The difference is day and night with those two. I put you over there. And here's that dime, that $18.99 dime. I have to, when I get a chance, to buy older dimes and older nickels. Come on. There you go. 10 cents. She toned up pretty. Ah, yeah, 180 degrees out. The queen is pretty well worn, but the eyes, the lips, the nose, the hair. Now, granted, there's not a lot of detail in the hair, and you can't see the ear except the ear hole anymore, but it's not too bad a shape for as old as it is. Not too bad a shape. I got a squirrel brain? I don't believe so. I believe you got the snake privy edge one. I'd like to get one too. You know, one of each would be all right, but I'm not into the Britannia privies or the Kookaburra privies at all. Britannia privies, yeah, I could, but I'm more into the Canadian privies than anything. Yeah, I like that coin that just came out too. I just saw that today. But good God, you see the price on it? Holy shit. Oh, that's the first colorized coin in Canada minted? Okay. Nice. Yeah, I don't read French. I don't speak French. I don't read French. Huffman. Huffman. Last name Huffman. And they dropped an N. Huffman, man of the Huff. I think that means I talk a lot or I bullshit a lot or something like that, but it's German. Now, exactly what kind of German, high, low, I don't know. But all right, there we go. Got those. Let's put that one back in here. I'm gonna have to take a look at that mule. Mrs. Coin Crew, what's a mule? You see that? Look at the label. Okay, a mule is when they're using the wrong die. Oh, I bet it's tough to get an MS. I'll bet it is. But how do you know? I mean, how can you tell if the wrong die was used? Surely there would be an indication somewhere. The pride quarter hand, probably one I don't want. You're not saying it a third time. Okay, I got it. I got it. I don't read chat. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, where would you see that they used a different die? You would think there'd be some indication on a coin. Pre-pride / woke. Okay. You're talking about pride in the nation. That's different. I don't use chat GPT. Nah. First circulation colored coin. Okay. Makes sense. But I'm still going to look that up. I am still going to look that up because I am not 100% sure. Okay, now I know what a mule is, but there has to be an indication of, there has to be some sort of an indication there. Don't know what it is, but we will eventually discover that. That's one nice, that's one of the nice things about coins. Nobody, I don't think anybody knows everything there is to know about coins. I don't think anybody knows everything. And I damn sure don't. I know a lot of other stuff, but I don't know that. So you want to know how to butcher a deer or a cow or a pig or whatever? I can tell you that. But when it comes, I can tell you what a mule is, but I don't know what a mule is when it comes to coins. So now I know. You learn something new every damn day. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can learn something new from anyone at any time. I've learned stuff from children, from old people, from dogs, from cats. If you think you're too smart to learn anything, you, my friend, have another thing coming. I can learn something new from anybody at any time. Looks like we got some commemoratives here. Let's look at this one first, shall we? This another one of those. Oh, that's at Hubert Humphrey. It's Super Bowl, where Minnesota hosted the Super Bowl. They weren't in the Super Bowl, but they hosted it. That one goes to my nephew. He's already paid me for it, and I'm sure he's already got a buyer for it. It's starting to tone a little bit, but it's not too bad. Right up there on the corner. Right up. Yeah, right there. Starting to tone a little bit right there. And right up above up there. But that's it. Seal of the great state of Minnesota, 1858. The Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Super Bowl XXVI. In Minneapolis, Minnesota. He has that one sold. I am sure of it. And what I thought was neat was the lid. The Great Seal of the State of Minnesota. So that one's all right. Yeah. That one goes to him. This is the Marine Corps 230th anniversary silver dollar. This is going to my ex-brother-in-law. And I shouldn't call him my ex-brother-in-law. His wife was my wife's older sister, and she committed suicide. So he's, in essence, not my ex-brother-in-law, but and if my uncle was still alive, I'd have given this one to him. But my uncle, Frank, was a Marine. And Uncle Jim and Uncle Joe, my two younger brothers, were both in the Army. And you should have been around a card table on Sunday listening to those three. Nice coin. I think he'll appreciate that one. That's proofy too, boy. Really proofy. You know, last year when I bought that one, it was a wood burning etching from the WWP auction. It had this coin on it. I sent that to him also. So he has that, and now he has the proof. So yeah, he'll appreciate that one. Yeah, he'll appreciate that one. Yep. Yep, he'll appreciate that one. What the hell do I got here? Oh, that's what that. Yeah, that goes over there. All right, never mind. What we got here? Great state of Minnesota. Somebody else wanted that coin too. Oh, Hidden and Myth just wanted that coin too. I said, nope, not this time, Hidden. That one's mine. This one is a Lewis and Clark Bicentennial silver dollar. I had to show you in the other room. I have a large portrait of Lewis and Clark. The certificate of authenticity. All of the pertinent information, like Joe says. It is also proof. All right. See what we got here. Yep. The iconic stance. Oh, yeah. I have this coin, but I don't have it in a proof. Now I got it in a proof. Cool. Nice. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Glad I got that one. Lewis and Clark were an interesting pair. Some Marine Corps over there. Okay, and this is World War II 50th anniversary. And I think I have this coin also, but not in a proof. So, your pertinent information. The silver dollar, and there's a clad half in there. So, come on. Let go. There you go. I actually like that clad half. I really do. I like that design on the front. I like the infantry soldier here, but I do like that design. I wish they'd make a coin for circulation with that. I do like that. Can't do what on YouTube? Use Chat GPT? Bedtime for you, Mrs. Coin Crew? Okay. Well, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let Keith bite. Oh, that's bed bugs. Sorry. What have I alerted from you? I haven't alerted anything from you. Oh, there we go. with a little speech by Dwight Eisenhower on the back. Nice. I like that. I actually like that coin. And I think I like that proof set a lot. I have, and I'm going to have to bring it in for you guys, I have a whole separate box of coins that are just military themed. That's all. Just military themed. One box. It's a good size box, but it's all my military themed coins that I've kept. Other than my challenge coins, of course. My challenge coins are in a stand in the other room in my bedroom, but no, these are just other coins that I have that are militarily themed. So, put you back in here. Did you come out of here? I think you did, didn't you? Huh. Well, I thought you did. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on, yeah. God damn it. Holy Jesus. There. Get in there. Little son of a gun. Ah, shit. Yeah. That was the wrong one. All right. Well, we'll leave that one there. So this one's got go in the other bag. All right. Whew. We're going back like that. Yeah, I know. Don't get scared. I don't bite, not hard. You guys going to be, does anybody know what time the veterans drawing is supposed to be for tomorrow at the WWP auction? Does anybody know? Boy, I can't show them all tomorrow because we'll be on WWP auction all day from 11 to or 10 to 6. I looked at the spreadsheet. There isn't a whole lot I want to buy tomorrow. Most everything I wanted was Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. But damn, I need coffee. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to let you guys talk amongst yourselves so I go get coffee. I got to have coffee if I'm going to sit down. All right. And it's a good damn thing I made more. You know, I really like this little bag of coffee that was sitting out here beside the coffee pot. I told my wife I used it today. And she said, what? My Irish coffee? I said, no, it doesn't say Irish coffee anywhere on it. It doesn't say Irish. She said, that's the coffee that your daughter brought back from Ireland for me. I said, were you saving it for something? She said, yeah, and they come over for Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas. Then we'd all have some Irish coffee that Rose brought back from Ireland. I said, well, it's not Irish coffee. Doesn't say Irish anywhere on that bag. But I said, okay, I will seal it back up and put it in a bag and put it in the refrigerator for you. I said I only made 2 pots out of it. So it's not like it's a big deal, but Man, oh man, how am I supposed to know that is Irish coffee if it doesn't say Irish on it anywhere? I don't know. Doesn't say it's made in Ireland or anything, or imported or what. You know, one way that I used to stay awake on patrol in the Special Forces Qualification Course, um, in our MRE packet, you had a little packet of instant coffee. And make yourself a canteen cup of coffee. Used to put that right here in your lip, just like you were chewing Copenhagen. So you got those Folgers crystals, and they're right here in your lip. If you don't think that'll keep you awake, try it sometime. And then swallow, swallow the spit. Uh, you'll know what it is to stay awake then. Holy shit, that'll keep you wired for a while anyway. Okay. I can't do what on YouTube? You never clarified that. Yes, Fervid. Always open to trades. Always open to trades. Matter of fact, I bought another 100-gram bar tonight, reckless pour tonight. That Cash Money had. I had bought one from him, and it was the silver one, and he had an antique one. He said, "I'll sell it to you for the same price." Okay. You got to wait till Wednesday to get paid because I don't get paid till Wednesday. He said, "No problem." All right, I'll do that. So I got another one coming. Whatever. Good price. I mean, it's right now with the price of silver, it's under spot. So, and it's shipped. So I don't have to pay shipping. So not a big deal, man. I can do that. Not a big deal. I can do that. I don't know, man. I tomorrow I should get some stuff more work done tomorrow, but I got to split that wood. I'm gonna have to get up early, go out early, split that wood, and then it's just on a pile. I got to go out and put wood in the wood burner anyway. I started my wood burner last night because yesterday it was kind of drizzling and it turned and it got colder. And you could see if you just looked at it in the distance, you just not looking down at the ground or up in the air, but if you're just looking out, you could see it was turning into snow. And last night, some of that snow stayed on the ground. Very little, but just a kind of like a dusting in places, and stayed all day today until right this afternoon. It went away, but then it got cold again. So I started my outside wood burning stove yesterday, last night, and it's too early to start burning wood, but whatever. And what's going to happen is we're going to get 60-degree weather next week, and I'll have to let the fire go out. And if it goes to rain, if you don't have heat coming out of that chimney because there's no cap on it, a rain cap on it, then you'll get rain down in your stove and you get rust in there. So you have to keep a fire going, at least a little fire going. So you got heat coming out the chimney all the time. What a pain in the ass. Shouldn't have to start burning wood until December. end of November, December. Really. I mean, I don't know. There's some years I don't have to start burning wood until almost Christmas, but whatever. I got to go out and finish splitting that cherry. And there'll just be a pile sitting there for right now until I can get the one little trailer. I have a trailer full of apple wood. I thought somebody would want it to smoke meat with because some people like to use apple wood. Uh, Nobody uses apple wood anymore, it seems like. So I'm just going to throw it in the furnace and burn it. And yeah, I know it's a waste, but hell, it makes smoke. So, and I need that little trailer to put that cherry wood on because I have a customer that wants cherry wood. So that's got to go in the shed and stay nice and dry. So I'll burn the apple and put the cherry on that trailer, put that back in the shed. And I don't know. There's only, what is that, 4x4x8. It's 4x4, but only about 2 foot. So a quarter of a cord, about maybe a third, right around there. But that apple won't last long. It's not the hardest wood in the world. So, and right now I'm burning that crappy shit that I had out in the pasture. I got cut and split this spring, that cottonwood, and that stuff. That's just, it's okay right now, but if it gets real cold out, that doesn't last long at all. At all. So, what the hell did the one guy that came down and looked at my stove, what do you call it? Not cottonwood, cotton ash or something like that. Meaning that it burns up real quick. Oh, that guy that came down and looked at my stove. Yeah, we might have to find somebody else to do business with because I got a bill from him today. Now, he was here last month. I hadn't got a bill, hadn't heard from him since. So I put on a door seal kit, and he put it on. Okay, and then we got the LP burner working. And he had to drive, what was it? 244-mile round trip. Because he's from way up in Minnesota, Mankato, I think. St. Peter, it's up by Mankato. Anyway, he come down, and you need the stove checked out. What has it been? 10 years since I bought it, and it was used when I bought it, so it needed to be looked at. $512.43, but my total was $502.52, but my total balance was $512.43. All invoices are due on receipt. Balances incur finance charges of 5% or 18% monthly, whichever is greater. Well, if you notice, I have the bill, and then I have this finance charge receipt behind it for $9.91. And I'm not going to pay this. Finance charges on overdue balance. Invoice 6693, which is this invoice that I got 2 fucking days for $502.52 on 10/06/2025. I don't have another fucking invoice at all from this dude. So he's getting a phone call day after tomorrow, and I'm saying, I'm not paying this. I'll pay this. I'm not paying this. And if he wants to dispute that, it's okay. Not a problem. I'll pay you fucking $9.02 or whatever the fuck it is. But you'll never get another lick of business from me ever again. Ever again. I'll find someone else. So we'll see how that works out. Now, when he came down, we discovered that I had a leak on one of the valve on my 100-pound LP tank that sits beside the stove. I got 200-pound LP tanks there. And that's just for in case I go someplace for a day or two and I can't put wood in the stove, the LP automatically kicks on and it keeps the water from freezing. Okay. Well, I took both those 100-pound tanks to the elevator, had them filled. And when they fill them, they're supposed to check those valves for leaks. Evidently, they didn't. And one of those tanks was empty. So I took it back in the elevator and said, I will pay for a new valve on this tank. But because you didn't check it when you filled it, it all leaked out. So I will not be paying for the gas. That's on you guys. So when I went in to pick up the tank 3 weeks later, I said, how much is it? And he said, $112 and fucking some cents. I says, did you charge me for the gas? He said, yeah, we did. I said, I told you when I brought it in, I'm not paying for the gas. And I told you why. But I'll tell you again, it's because you didn't check the valve for a leak. And it leaked out. That's on you. That's not on me. He said, $30 and $35 for the valve. That's fair. Wrote him a check, out we went. There was no fucking arguing because he knew what I had said. This guy's going to know what I said too because I didn't get an invoice when he said I did. This is the first invoice that I have gotten. So he can bitch all he wants. And it's like at the elevator. If they were going to bitch and they were going to whine about me paying for that gas, I would have said, suck the gas out. I will take the fucking tank someplace else and get it filled there. Not a problem. I'm not gonna pay for something that is not my fault, or that I didn't order, or that I didn't get a goddamn invoice for. No, I'm not doing it. All right, no problem, Fervin. What? This is funny. What is it? What? Hold up a second. Let me. Your girlfriend in 10 seconds. Oh yeah, I saw this before. Can you help me find my wife? Yeah, just stand next to me. Boom. Yep, right there. Ah! Oh, Jesus. She Latina or what? Latina girl would do that. No, she just knife in the back. Half of yesterday's snow melt. How much snow did you get up there, Black? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to know, Fervin. Well, evidently it says uh, on the sheet here, finance charges on overdue balance invoice 6693 for 502 on 10/06/2025. That was last month. That's when he came. That's not when I was invoiced. That's when he showed up. So he'll get an earful. Couple inches? Holy shit, dude. You ain't that much further north than me. Not really. Most of it's gone. Well, at least you got some water in the ground for spring. Oh, man, that's good. Yeah. So, I don't know. If you guys have you guys ever had to deal with people who do that to you? Try and charge you for something that's not your fault, not and they just want you to pay it. You know, if they put up a little bit of an argument, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll just pay it and get out of here. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'll stand there and argue for an hour if they want to, but I'm not doing that. I used to fine, I'll pay it and get out of there, and I come back. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Sorry, not happening. I'm too fucking old for that. I ain't doing it. And I don't make that much money. Yeah, the companies know it. Yeah. They and this is just a little town. This is like 4,000 people. There ain't that many people. There's one damn elevator. Uh, it used to be the only place where you get 100-pound tanks full. Um, but now we got Johnson Oil Company. That's where I get my LP for my 500-gallon tanks. And I'm just thinking, I'll take them. I called Johnson. I said, you guys fill a 100-pound tank? Yes, we do. How much does it cost? And usually they weigh them. So they'll fill it to whatever that 80, 85%, whatever a 100-pound tank is. And then you got the tank itself that weighs up, so it comes out to 100 pounds. But they said, no, flat rate fee, $100 flat rate, that's it, because we don't weigh them. We fill them, that's it. Okay. Well, got thinking about that. The elevator wanted to charge me $118, $118, right? $118. The valve costs $34 to put on. The valve to put it on in the valve. So 118 minus 30 is probably about 90 bucks. So it costs you 10 bucks more, 15 bucks more to have it filled at Johnson as opposed to the elevator. And so I'm glad the elevator didn't argue with me. I could still take my tanks there and get them full or get them filled while Johnson still delivers in the truck out here. So I don't know. It's just it kind of pisses you off. It really pisses you off. But if there was only one place to get 100-pound tanks filled, you'd have to go there if you have 100-pound tanks. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 500 100-pound tanks. I really don't need any more than that. I told my brother to take one because he wanted one for his stove in his new shop. But I said, why don't you just take your tractor, chain, I'll come over and help you, pick up that 500-gallon tank that you got sitting out there that used to go to the house. The house is gone. It's been demolished and pushed in a pit and burned and covered up. All he's got is a shed there, 2 sheds, that garage and the shop, and that's it. That's all that's there anymore. And he made the garage side of that shop. The garage is a one car dirt floor that I went over and dug out with my skid loader and helped him take the door down. the big roll-up door. And then he put a walk-in door and he walled up the end of that and he poured a cement floor and got electricity in there from the other side. And it's got lights in there and he's got to put benches in there and or a bench on one side. And then he's going to put hangers in there for drying fur because he custom skins for people. And he bought my skinning machine. So after I couldn't do it anymore, he took over. So he's doing it. And so he's going to dry fur in there. Okay. Well, he went and bought a LP heater. He's going to hang up in the corner. I said, just bring that 500-pound tank over here and have Johnson come out here and fill it for you. I said, Jesus Christ, that little bitty garage, that fucking 500-pound tank will last you 2 years. As well as you got the building insulated. I didn't want that big of a tank sitting out there and blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. I mean, the gas ain't going to leak out. It ain't going to go bad. So, not a biggie. I said 100-pound tank, you'll have to take in 2, 3, 4 times a winter to get filled. So, put that 500-pounder out there. 500 gallons. Sorry, 500 pounds. 500 gallon. Because I think in a 100-pound tank, there's only, I don't know what LP weighs a gallon, but just looking at the size of a 20-pound LP tank, I don't know how much is in there. There's like 324 to 5, 24, 5, 20-pounders. So I don't know how many gallons that is, but it ain't that many. Just bring that 500-gallon tank over there. Yeah, it's going to take you a little work. You're going to have to lift it up, get the stays out of the ground that it's sitting on, and then level a spot and set the tank down and run a copper line. Not a big deal. I did that out in my shop for that stove out there, for that furnace. As a matter of fact, I bought that 500-gallon tank from him. That was his extra one that he had. And I paid him. Usually it's a buck a gallon for the tank. So 500-gallon tanks, $500. 1,000-gallon tanks, at least $1,000. Well, when I bought that one from him, I got it for $450. Told him that's all higher I'm going. Okay, so he sold it to me, and that's the one I got sitting out there in my shop. Okay, Fervid, we'll talk to you. All right, Block. All right, Fervid, we're at hour and a half, so we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get up early, put wood in the furnace, finish splitting that other wood, and maybe get that one trailer out of the shed. I got to start the tractor, move it out, back truck in there, hook it up, pull it over there. I could pull it over there with a tractor too, I guess, but the tractor ain't running the best right now. I'm sucking air someplace. I got to have the choke all the way out so the damn thing will run. So it's sucking air someplace. Last time that happened, there was a fuel line that was loose. I just ain't got out there and checked it yet. So we'll have to see. I don't know what it's going to be. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have fun tomorrow. We will see you. We will see you on the WWP auction, more than likely. See ya. Peace out.